I've not used it on Yupo yet. You want to try it? Let's do that. You're here, I'm here.
Is it important to wash your stamp right after with the oxide inks more than the regular Distress?
No, it is a water-based dye.
Awesome.
Yep. Pigment fusion. But it's still water-based ink. All right, we're going to try some Yupo. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Let's do the dance. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to try Yupo. Honestly, I haven't had these oxides in my hand long enough. And thank you very much. Because when it comes to working with stuff, I really love to work with what's coming out of the factory. Anything made in a lab, okay, that could be a magic concoction. So when I play with it, like I got production about 2 weeks before the show. And that to me is where I really want to explore. I've had the ones from the lab for months and months, but it's like, okay, those work like magic. And these work exactly the same. So it's good. It's kind of like they explained to me, like, I guess I don't bake, I don't cook, you all know that. But yeah, if you're making a recipe, you're making a small batch of cookies and then you're making it for, when you double and triple recipes, things change. And I'm like, why would they change? They're like, it just changes. So, you know, it's always that thing. One of the things that they've discovered, and if you follow Ranger on social media, you saw like this giant vat of broken china mixing. Because it is that fusion, it has to be continuously mixed as it's filled into the pad. That's very different than other inks. They just kind of soak it and they're done. This, because those particles have to stay separate. And that's why it's not in a spray yet. Because because I want it in a spray. I mean, of course I want it in a spray. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to do all that I do with sprays? But because of what they do, they separate into 3 different layers that never go back the way they needed to be. A lot of chemistry in this. I mean, people just think it's about, you know, food coloring and soap or something. I don't know, but it's not. It's figuring something out. Okay. We've got some ink on here. We're gonna go Yupo. So Yupo, if you're not familiar with it, is a synthetic paper, okay? People kind of refer to it as plastic, but it's really made of plastic, but it has the qualities of paper. We can stamp and ink and do all of that. I love using it with alcohol inks, but I think this is gonna be pretty darn cool. All right.
See how it sits. Tim, is it the same as photo paper?
Yupo? Oh no, absolutely not. No, photo paper is just an emulsion-based paper. This is actually a synthetic paper designed to be porous. So you can use alcohol inks and dyes and distress and colored pencils, and you really can do, oh my, you can do a lot of stuff on Yupo. When you spritz it with water.
Without the water?
Without the water, it looks like a pigment ink. So this is the same color, and that is what you spray it. So it oxidizes. So if by itself, it would just be, it would just be a pigment. Now, because I've sprayed it on my craft sheet, I'm technically already going to get that oxidized look. I'm not sure about its adhesive property just from what I just did. Which means it might dry on there, but I think if you add another layer, it's going to remove what's underneath instead of build. Like when I just swiped it, it went back to white, and it shouldn't. But I'll dry this completely and see what happens. So you might be able to do kind of a one and done background, you know, but I just don't think it's going to give you the layerability of the other stuff.
With the water, it went great too.
Yeah, I'll add some water, and I know definitely that the water is going to, will remove that. But see, already I can just, it's not going to absorb in it. I think a lot of the dyes are going into it, but I think that pigment wants to sit on the top. So I would say this is you could do it and never touch it.
Try it.
Yeah, you know, one of those. Like, here's my watercolor, but don't touch it. Yeah, because I do think that if I spray this is going to come clean. Yeah.
See.
Yeah. That's good. This is a great tester for those that want to test the oxides, like a dry erase board for crafters. Right? That's what you do. Yeah. That's what I do. And when I'm home, that's normally what I'll do. I'll be like, oh, what if? But I'm sure if you did specialty stamping or glossy, they would both work, because those are both highly porous, so they're going to suck up the color. Yeah. So let's stamp.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube to be the first to see all our videos from Creativation.